What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is The Escapists 2. It's an older game, but I never actually quite got into it. It's pretty fun. I recently started watching videos on it again, so of course it got me in the mood of playing it. I want to share it with you guys. When I played it was actually pretty hard, which is why I never really got fully into it. Basically, you're a prisoner and you're trying to escape from prison. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You can either dig out from the tunnel, you can like clip through a fence, you can steal a guard's key card, you can try shipping yourself out in a box. There's tons of different things. And if you look down on the bottom right, they have add-ons. There's different add-ons that have like different maps and everything. That one right there is a Halloween one. It's called Wicked Ward. They have a circus. Like, they have tons of different maps in here. After I said that, of course, there's only like 4. But there's more, I guarantee you, in the thing. There's like actually a snow one and everything like that, which I don't know why it's not showing in here. Maybe these are just the newest of the new. I don't know. But there are tons of them. There's even one on a train that you guys can do. I believe this is, I don't know if it's cross-play. I think you can have either 4 or 8 characters per server. But I'm not sure how exactly that works. You can play online, I believe. I don't think it's couch co-op, sadly. So if you guys have maybe 2 consoles or something like that in your house, and maybe you can do that. So we're gonna go ahead and hit OK. Let's see what we can do here. So single player only tutorial prison. Okay, so we're probably gonna do this one actually, since it's tutorial. Escape prison alone or with other people. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the tutorial one, and we're gonna do a new game, so you guys can at least get the gist of it, and it'll actually explain to me the different things that I can do in the game, as well as showing you guys what you're capable of. So let's go ahead and hit. Oh, there's a snow one. Not what I meant to do, but let's go down. Let's hit new game. And of course, they have your normal tips on the loading screen down at the bottom. It says prison doors are color coded. You'll need the correct key code or key card to exit. So I bet you want to hear about how the incredible Robinson escaped. Yeah, if you want, just put yourself in my shoes. Ask for a minute, and I'll talk you through it. So this is how it played out. Alright, so this is us. We are red. It's currently lights out. It says, so I got up one morning and thought to myself, enough is enough. I want it out, and it's time to leave this place. I opened up the desk with X and grabbed everything from inside it using X, as I knew I would need these later to bust loose from this joint. So let's come over to the desk. I'm going to hit X, and we're going to hit X to take everything. So we have a sock and a thing of soap. Okay. I crafted a weapon by pressing triangle to check the items needed for to craft such a thing. I highlighted it and crafted the 2 items using together X. Okay, so we're going to make a sock mace. So we'll hold X to craft it. Got it. We're going to exit out of that. When you're executing an elaborate escape plan, the success is not to draw attention to yourself. I use the yellow arrow, which would guide me to the next routine for roll call. So come here, there's roll call. At roll call, trying my best to keep calm, I wondered, did they know I was up to something that I had? I wasn't able to read all of it, sorry. Am I supposed to be... Okay. Maybe if I go down here. I don't know what the beeping is. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something because I didn't get to read all that. Okay. Casting fear aside, I had done with the modern values, or I had done with the modern values. My whole life, an inmate called Chuck was of the interest to me. I had a hunch the green arrow by the stairs was trying to tell me something. Green arrow. Green arrow. I'm assuming it just means... Oh, okay. It didn't show until I went there, but okay. So, go all the way over here. With nobody looking, I equipped the sock using L1 or R1. There we go. Fueled with my desire out of this place to use R3 to lock onto my target, and then attacked with R2. Got him. With Chuck unconscious, I looted the key from him using X, so let's hit X, take the key. Took it to his pocket and using it X, and I swiftly made evidence room opposite using my key. What? Opening the desk, I stole the tools within the highlighted by the highlighting them and took them with X, blah blah blah. Okay, so we're taking Robinson's pickaxe. I really wish this went slower. Just give me a moment while I top up using my suntan lotion. I'm burning here. Anyway, I knew the exact place to use my tool. Once more, I use a green arrow to guide me. So what's the difference between the yellow arrow and the green arrow? I guess the green arrow is like for missions, and then the yellow arrow is for where you're supposed to be at, like the roll call and stuff. Just give me a moment. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go in here. To hide my actions, I picked up the bed sheet holding X. Okay, so hold X on it. Got my bed sheet. When standing next to it, I equipped it using L1 or R1, then hung it the bars next to the door cell pressing square. So equip this, and we're gonna hang it over the thing by pressing square. Okay, are you familiar with the phrase "out of sight, out of mind"? Well, on that note, the pickaxe equipped, I chipped away the wall using square. So equip the pickaxe, start using square to hit. Okay, so I guess it doesn't, I'm out of energy. With my energy levels low, luckily it was mealtime. Using the green arrow to guide me, I headed to the food hall, grabbed a tray of high quality slop using X, and sat in my seat using X. Okay, so we should probably put that away. So this one's still a green square though. What was the difference between the yellow square and the green square? Okay, so hit X to grab a tray, and then X to sit in the seat. Okay, and that made our energy go back up. Got it. Okay, do I need to stay in here or no? Was I supposed to sit down on a specific one? Yeah. Petrified, I managed to eat, which restored my energy levels, and I kept down the food, blah blah blah. Energy levels replenished and freedom of goal. I managed to keep down the food I consumed and took a breath. The green arrow followed, blah blah blah. Okay, so back to the cell, I guess. Break into this some more. So, yep. Disgusted aftertaste, blah blah blah. Use square to break down the stuff still. Okay. Oh, pass me the suntan lotion, would you, chum? Things were looking good with the wall now chipped away. I moved through to the next room. Okay. Away from prying eyes, I opened the desk with X and grabbed everything from inside it by highlighting each of the item at a time, and then added it to my inventory by pressing X. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Okay, so we're going to hit X on it. Okay, so we're taking the Robinson cutters and an adrenaline shot. Got it. Holding X, I picked up the desk and placed it down beneath the vent on the marked spot by pressing circle. Okay, so pick up the desk and then face down, circle. Okay, and then once I highlighted my adrenaline shot and consumed it with square, I pushed against the back desk, climbed onto it, equipped my cutters, and then pressed square to cut the vent cover above me. Okay, so take the adrenaline shot, right? Yep, consume it with square. Okay. And then take these, and then climb up on the desk, and then the square to cut the vent. Okay. Got it. More suntan lotion, blah blah. So next I climbed into the vent from upon the desk using X and made my way to the right. Anyway, having made my way to the right, I equipped the cutters and cut through the closed vent cover using square to allow me to drop down below. Okay, so square again. One more time. That should break the cutters and the vent. Yep. Okay, why do you bring me sunglasses with me? Blah blah. With the vent cover successfully cut through, I dropped down through the opening using X. Got it. Then bang, the lights were all flashing. One of the screws must have noticed me missing. Panic set in, but my contact had promised there was a shovel waiting for me that I picked up using X. Okay, so I'll take the shovel. Sweating profusely. Sorry, I'm watching the guard down there at the door. I just had a fight with a fire engine. I equipped the shovel with L1 and R1, frantically began to dig using square just in front of the door. Okay, so equip the shovel, and then right here in front of the door. Okay. Still digging. Say, do you have a fan? Blah, blah, blah. I dropped down into the hole using X. Okay, making the most of my shovel, I can continue to dig ahead using square in a rushed but precise manner. Okay. So we're just gonna move up holding square. Did it break? I cleared 2 underground spaces ahead, dug into a second open space in front of me using square, which allowed me to come up through the other side into the car park if my calculations were correct. Wait, what? What's going on? I can't do anything. Did I not finish digging it? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm digging up. I see. Okay. So you have to highlight like right here if you want to dig up right there. So now that I dug up, I can hit X. Okay, across the car park, I saw what looked like something useful as the sun burned into my retinas. Fresh from the darkness, I staggered across the car park and picked up the sun-kissed glistening item by pressing X. Okay, that is these cutters here, Robinson cutters again. Perfect. I got my hands on some cutters. I moved to the fence, equipped the cutters, and set about jumping the last hurdle by pressing square to begin cutting. Even though there's a guy standing right there. Oh, I need to equip him. Okay, so we're going to start cutting. I'm guessing that adrenaline shot lasts a while because I don't think you're able to do all this in the actual game. But then again, it is just tutorial. I was out. Finally, I was out. But stories aside, this is life, huh? This is what it was all about. Well, it's fascinating stuff, Robinson, but thanks, I'm surprised I haven't been caught yet, though. I doubt they'll ever catch me now. Well, famous last words. Yep, there's a cop right there. There's a whole bunch of cops, holy crap. Freeze, Robinson. I guess our name's Robinson. Well then. What took you so long? And I guess that is the start of our new thing, guys. So... Okay, and then it just gives you like a score type thing. Okay. But that's just the tutorial, so we're going to hit continue. Alright, and we are back at the title screen, so it looks like that's it. That is being a tutorial, guys. The next one we're going to do... I'm assuming we'll just go in order here. So we'll start with the Center's Perks 2.0 and go from there. There is the train one I was talking about. It looks like we already have access to that one. Then there's some other ones in here. The videos I was watching, I think... No, it wasn't that one. It just looked like a normal prison. Maybe it is this one. Maybe it's this one right here. The Center's Perks, whatever. But yeah, if we go back real quick though, I just want to show you guys. I did make a character. I'm not sure how to select him though. It's this guy down here. It gave us this one up here. I don't know how to pick which one you are. Maybe it just did that because this was the tutorial, so it just gave you the first guy. But we do have a character down here that I like, made him. Maybe I'll have to actually go up here and change this one to ChaosEclipse and switch the way he looks with the one that's down here, and we can go from there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's something new, something I think is fun, and I believe all the characters that are in here is how many you can have in your actual game. Like I said, I don't think that it is couch co-op though, but you guys can more than likely give it a shot. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not even sure how to join an online game, because I think if you just do player versus here, that's just like literally you fighting other people. I think when you go to play game here, you'll just basically click on play game, come in here, and then like when you pick this, you'll be able to invite your friends along with you over here on the right side. Or you can do find games if you guys want to join someone else's game who already has one open or whatever, which maybe I will try that, and the next one we'll see what type of game we get into and stuff. But thank you guys for joining me so much. If you're not a subscriber, please please consider subscribing. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, that's fine. Hit the dislike button. Just let me know why you're hitting the dislike button. If the video is too short, too long, whatever the case is, perfectly fine. Just put it down in the comments section. If you guys do want to see more of this though, let me know what you're looking forward to seeing in this game. I do know that there's a lot of different ways that you can escape and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're playing with friends and stuff, you guys can work together on finding items that you need to escape from prison and everything. So definitely worth a try if you guys have the money for it. Honestly, I think the game is only like $5 right now. I think it's on sale. It's like $4.99 on the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure about Xbox or PC or anything like that, but this is a PlayStation channel, so I do know that price. If you guys want to know anything else, let me know down in the comment section. But thank you again for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.